the No Fruit Podcast.
Hello, everyone. This is Maurice.
And this is Kafi.
We thank you for tuning in today. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe.
I hope you enjoyed today's episode.
Yes, I hope that you enjoy today's episode. So, first, how are y'all doing today? Second, the world, I guess, just acknowledge a holiday. And I totally forgot about it. So, that holiday is Halloween. I see that I don't put any emphasis on it anymore because we ain't got no kids. So I don't know how to take that, I guess. I don't know. I'm just overloaded. My mind is somewhere else, or what's going on. But before I move on, I forgot something. I guess I forgot to ask Kafi to come on in the room. Kafi, are you here?
I am here. I didn't know what holiday you were talking about that was around the world because I didn't know that Halloween, maybe it is around the world. I don't know.
But, but I'm just, the thing is that for those of you who are listening to this particular episode, Halloween just passed. And I had to run to the store. It was about 6:30, 7 o'clock. And I had run to the store. And as I'm going down the steps, all these people were coming up my steps. And they're like, excuse me. Like walking past me. I'm like, well, what's going on? I totally forgot it was Halloween. Real rap. I mean, it was raining outside. I was wondering where all this big group of people were coming from, why they had the glow chain things around their neck. So I didn't understand what they were doing. I didn't know they was going to have a parade, or I didn't know what was going on. They're, just a bunch of kids. But I heard this adult like, hey, yo, what's up? Excuse me. As he coming up the steps. So I'm like, oh, okay. All right. So, yeah, I totally forgot.
Okay. I didn't forget. I went out this weekend to do grocery shopping.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, there were lots of people, especially in our local Walmart, looking for costumes very last minute.
Mm-hmm.
They were trying them on in the aisles.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's interesting.
It was very, very interesting. Trying to put masks over people's heads. I mean, like, you're supposed to already wear a mask,
Right,
Well, some
right.
people are already still wearing masks because of COVID. But, so it was very interesting to see people trying to put on, like, full head, like, with the hair, the eyes, everything, and pulling on it, trying to get it on their kids, and having them step into princess dresses in the aisles of Walmart. So it was quite interesting. Costumes were kind of all over the place. People were all over the place. I guess maybe they forgot about it as well. So both Saturday and Sunday when I had gone out, both of those days were packed with parents trying to find last minute costumes. I guess they saw the weather and figured, okay, yeah, we're going to go ahead and do this for real this time. Or maybe there was a costume contest at school. I really don't know because a lot of schools don't do that anymore. And that might be, Maurice, why we don't think about it, because all the years of our kids in school, they didn't have Halloween parades or contests for the best costume or anything like that. It was more so dress up like an influential person, or it just wasn't so much of a put on your clown costume or dress up like, whoever the best cartoon character was.
Or whatever was hot at that time.
Right. So,
I mean, these kids that I just saw, now, mind you, I had to take a run to CVS. Just a regular old run, right? And one, I didn't like having to drive in the rain. And we could talk about that in another episode. but the other thing is that my normal route of going to CVS, besides the fact it's already dark, right? It's already under a whole bunch of trees. And then you got kids darting in and out between cars.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so, and on top of that, so it's dark. And then they got on like Batman costumes or, I can't remember what the other one I saw, but it was like, yo, why do you, and then the parents have on dark clothes. So I'm like, wow, like I really can't see y'all out here.
Mm.
Now the funniest thing was like somebody just looked like they just had on a straight sheet, like real rap. Like it was dragging the ground straight, straight sheet. Like it was just one big old piece of fabric. Somebody just said, "Give me 20 yards of fabric," and that's what they had on.
Wow.
Literally. Now it wasn't around the corner from us. It was a little closer towards CVS. And it was funny because in each neighborhood, the ages of the people that were outside, mostly they differed.
Okay.
Those that were closer to us, you can mostly tell they were like 7th grade and younger.
Okay.
Well, give maybe 4 or 5 blocks from here, everybody, even on my way to the store and on my way back, everybody had to have been high schoolers. It's almost like, yo, I'm going to go to Miss Sally's house because I've been going to here for the last, 23 years. So I'm going to continue to go, like she still gives out the best snacks, so it's just funny because it's like, when you looked at them, like, yo, that's not a painted on mustache like I used to do back in the day.
Oh, wow.
It's like, you could tell like that was a real mustache. So unless someone has a really good makeup artist, but yeah, they were old, but I think, the other reason why I believe for us, we were not 100% to Halloween because of church.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's what I will say for me, Halloween, was, something that we had done as kids.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know when it changed to more of a celebration at church, like or what was it called?
Hallelujah night.
Yeah, Hallelujah night. Like I don't know when it changed to that, So because and for those that know my family, that's in a very religious, spiritual position, we get dressed for Halloween. I was a strong Kafi, you just made a statement about, dressing up to go to school. I was a strong man. I have an actual picture of me in the, in the middle of the street on my block as someone was a strong man. Some I had a barbell made out of toilet paper as my ends. And then I had, a whole bunch of old, I want to say old T-shirts and stuff as my muscles.
I didn't see that picture.
Yeah, I mean, it's a white. I have on a white shirt.
I look forward to seeing that. Maybe you should post it. Everyone could see. I mean, you brought it up.
Yeah,
it's kind of hard to get the picture. I can't really picture you.
Okay, here's what's going to happen.
What's going to happen?
I can't explain it to you.
No,
but
not the same.
If I explain out, y'all got to follow me on TikTok.
Y'all got to follow and comment that you want to see this picture. Let us know how badly. Like, how old were you?
I had because it was before I had gone to James Rhodes. So
that tells me nothing.
Okay, so I was still at Cassidy. So I had,
that
and
still
for
tells
those
me
of
nothing.
you who knows anything about Philadelphia,
I know
I had
about
gone
Philly,
to
but
Lewis C. Cassidy Elementary School from 1st to 4th grade.
Okay.
And then I had gone to James Rhodes for elementary school, James Rhodes Elementary School. And that was for 5th and 6th grade.
Okay.
All right. So
you were in 5th or 6th grade?
No, I was in 1st through 4th.
Okay.
Yeah. It was the 1st through 4th time.
Okay. So, but how old were you? What grade were you in as a strong man?
I was... It was anywhere between 3rd and 4th.
Okay.
Yeah, I was low because Michael wasn't as scrawny at that time.
Okay.
He was scrawny, back then, but you can't tell now.
Mm.
Yeah.
Not at all.
No. And for those of you who have followed me on any social media who has seen it, y'all can tell he's not scrawny.
He's not your little brother.
He's my younger brother, yes. But he's not the little brother. I'm the little brother.
Yes.
Look, I'm the little father too. My son told me today how much he weighs and how tall he is.
Mm.
Yeah. So I'm the littlest.
Not the littlest.
I'm the littlest.
I feel the littlest. I'm the littlest.
I feel the littlest. But
yeah, so Halloween is different. I mean, I did think about it. Again, knowing what was going on as I shopped over the weekend, I did not pick up any candy. I thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
But in years past, even prior to COVID, I would buy candy and we would get 2 or 3 people, or maybe 2 or 3 groups would come. And then we'd be stuck with candy until the first of the year.
Yeah, because we don't eat candy like that.
So, no, my son does.
Yeah, he does. He eats it, but not like that. Like, he's not just sitting there chomping down on candy.
But
I mean, he'll get it, but it's not a, let me go get my whole Halloween candy and is going by November the 2nd vibe.
No. So, because of that, I didn't jump to get any candy. And then I think on social media, our local schools had some events to give out candy. And I was just like, okay, so how much more candy can the kids take?
I don't know nothing about that one.
So I opted not to. However, I did reach out to our son this afternoon on the way home. And I said, well, if you want to sit outside and give out candy, I'll stop at the store and get some.
And what'd he say?
No, that's all right.
Yeah, I bet he did.
He didn't say it like that. He was like, if you want to. So, but I was like, it's not about me. I'm not sitting outside. In years past, when we did give out candy, I would sit out for a little while, and then I would ask the kids to go sit out and give out candy.
And then there was a time where you didn't sit out at all. It was just our daughter.
Right.
So, now, the thing is, she enjoyed that.
Right. Yeah, I think she did. That's why I said I'm used to kind of getting it started, and then she, follows up.
She's going to be the holiday follow-upper.
Oh, she's the holiday queen.
So,
she'll be the one like.
Well, and here's a challenge though. Moving forward, I mean, you just wonder, as you're saying that, she's looking to move on as soon as she graduates from her university.
Which is
that sounds so European.
Okay.
When they say university, when she graduates from her university, like you said, very shortly, she's looking to move. So then what is our holidays going to be like? Especially if she's far away. And when I say far away, she's talking, from a drive perspective, a good maybe 16 hours away. Now, that doesn't mean that her father can't get to her, but I would definitely have to think about it and drink a whole lot of Pepsis. What?
Mm-mm. At least they're on sale this week. So I did pick up a whole lot of them.
Oh, okay.
But I was going to say something I forgot.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you remember yet? You too young to be forgetting like that.
I forget. I was going to say something. Oh, well.
Was it about our daughter and Halloween? I mean, the holidays?
It was something about the holidays.
Oh, that we don't.
Oh, that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
So, for you who don't know, I work at a university, as Marie said. And
you didn't say it proper enough.
I'm sorry. I didn't go out for lunch. Maybe that's why I didn't see a whole lot. But in the morning and in the afternoon, walking across campus, I did not see a whole lot of uniforms. A whole lot of costumes.
Okay.
I saw a chicken.
Oh.
I mean, like.
At what time?
That was at 7 in the morning.
You saw a real chicken?
No, a person dressed up like a chicken.
Oh, you saw a person's. Oh, okay. I'm like, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I saw a person dressed up as a chicken.
Mm-hmm.
And that was really about it.
Yeah, well.
I think on the way home, the drum line was out for band practice.
Okay.
So I think one of them had on a costume because they weren't. It was
like
kinda,
everyone else.
Yeah, it didn't look like everyone else. But I was like, well, maybe they did something wrong. Maybe they had to dress,
So
off.
that's their dunce costume? Okay.
They have to carry the equipment and wear a crazy costume. I don't know. Yeah, but I didn't see very many costumes. I should have gone out at lunchtime to venture out and see what was across campus on the university. How do you say it?
I can't get it together. I can't. University.
On the university.
Well, like I said, I think some of the challenges for us, or for me, our children are older. So
that doesn't mean anything. Some people just don't let it go.
I mean, they're older, meaning that they're not getting our kids. Now, like I said, that didn't stop the kid that I saw with a full-grown mustache and beard, looking like he'd been working on a rail somewhere. But our kids, our children, are not in that space, and that's, I think, part of that is. I don't think they
ever really were. Not for going out. Our kids love to dress up every day when they were younger.
I mean, yeah, they did dress up every day. So Halloween was a special for dress up.
Not at all. They had dress up bins with tons and tons of things. Our daughter did, and our son had tons and tons. Well, he didn't have tons. He had plenty of. He had muscle suits. He had, I don't remember. Spider-Man was one.
So can y'all imagine?
And it was all puffy and had like extra padding in the costume, and he wanted to wear that all the time.
But what was the one with the cape? There was something that he had a cape, and Janae had, like, they used to fight over this cape. I can't remember which one. I don't think that was Superman, but I can't remember what that one was. But can y'all imagine your kids getting dressed up every day for like 5 years straight, 6 years straight? Mm-hmm. At least that's what it felt like.
Yeah, we worked out of the home, so they were in daycare or in school or whatever, aftercare. We would come home, and once we got settled, it was like, Mom, Dad, can I put on my princess dress? She said, well, sure, Miss Princess, sure you can. And she'd go off, and she'd go and find some princess dress and her high heels and whatever, and she'd walk around like a princess.
Yeah.
And then our superhero son would do likewise, and he would jump off the steps and other things. And
because that Spider-Man John would be him shooting webs.
Oh, yes.
Imaginary webs and stuff.
Imaginary webs, you got it.
And
I think they would even eat dinner, because I remember
they would eat dinner in it too. Now, I'm going to tell you what else was funny, was that as he was getting older and his was getting so short.
Mm-hmm. He would still try to squeeze into it.
I know, that was the funniest.
Like, it don't even close in the back anymore.
Right.
Yes.
So
it was this time of year, because we didn't normally get those. So it would be like the day after Halloween or the weekend after Halloween, and I would go out with my grandmom or my mom, and they'd be like, oh, get this costume. I'm like, why? 'Cause it's cute and they want it. So.
I mean, I'm about to say, I think we bought costumes in the, at the times that where costume, wouldn't be bought.
Right.
Type thing. So, I guess maybe that's the other thing too. There was no reason for them to go out for Halloween because they dressed up every day.
They dressed up all the time. And then like Easter clothes from the previous year, they would want to wear those. It was just
Halloween wasn't special.
It was every day at our house.
Yeah.
We dressed up all the time. We had dinner
masquerade parties.
Yes. We had dinner with, princesses and superheroes on a regular. Yeah. So
we were special.
We are very special.
So how about y'all? What did your children do? Or nieces or nephews or whoever, that you might have been around, any young person. Did you have the blessing of your children? Where they just came and graced you with their presence? I know we shouldn't have did. So, yeah, I forgot about the holiday though.
Okay.
I forgot. So,
I
hope that everyone had a great time out there. If you did go.
And I hope you all stayed safe, because there's a lot of things floating around in the candy. So parents, please check your children's candy.
Most definitely.
Just don't check it the way my mom did.
Which was what? Eating it?
Eating it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know that. Gotta make sure it's not poison.
That's all. Had to go through, oh, you don't want these. Yes, so.
What you mean I don't want them?
Oh, well.
I only got one of them. Who are you talking about? Oh, I gotta make sure people know to put drugs in this one. What the heck are you talking about?
I didn't even have the whole drug thing. My mom was just like, I like it.
No, my mom used to take our candy and dump it out on the table and kind of spread it out, make sure that, nothing crazy was in there. She would. I know one time she said something about drugs, and I can't remember the other times. It just became like, all right, let me hurry up and get this over with because I don't need my brother coming to steal my candy.
Uh-oh. See, I didn't have a sibling, so I didn't have to worry about that, but it was just, I had to share it with my mom or my dad when I lived with my dad. So both of my parents loved candy.
Okay.
So we had a lot of candy, even outside of the holiday.
When did you stop going out, though? Did you ever go out?
I did.
Okay.
And my dad, liked Halloween because of dressing up. So he would hand make some of his costumes, things like that, and his sister would do the same. So I think that fifth grade-ish, sixth grade maybe, but definitely I would say fifth grade was kind of it for me.
Yeah, I think so for myself, somewhere around there. I mean, my end was a tragic one. Not tragic, but it was a difficult one. Which is what, like, all right, maybe I guess I'm too old to be doing this thing then. But looking at the people today, I guess I could still be doing it now.
Yeah.
I mean
I did go out, I guess, after college when my little cousin, no, I guess high school and college, when my little cousin would go out.
No. So that's not you going out. That's not you going out.
Well, 1 year I dressed up.
But you was still with your cousin, though.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't me by myself.
So, no. But that's just who you are, though.
Yeah, today I wore all brown, and if anybody would have asked me what I was going to say I was a tree.
Thank y'all very much for listening to us today.
This week's episode has come to an end, but the fun doesn't have to stop here. If you have any questions, suggestions, or feedback, head over right now to Twitter and Facebook and like, share, and get involved. Join us next time.